Einen schönen guten Tag, wir sind wieder zurück bei Honkai Star Rail. Ich hoffe, ich habe jetzt auch alle Mikrofonprobleme und sowas behoben. Das sollte jetzt hoffentlich alles seinen Gang gehen. Ja, es gibt ein neues Banner, was einfach nur 3 Wiederholungsfiguren drin hat, weil sie zu faul waren, was Neues rauszusuchen. Deswegen gibt es Glühwürmchen, Bleedou und Blade. Und die anderen Charaktere sind jetzt nicht unbedingt super krass, keine Ahnung. Braucht man jetzt nicht unbedingt, würde ich fast sagen. Also, Glühwürmchen, wer sie noch nicht hat, ist sinnvoll. Kann man sich holen, sollte man sich wahrscheinlich auch holen. Aber die anderen Charaktere reizen mich jetzt so gar nicht. Klar, Blade habe ich damals versucht zu kriegen. Und die sind ja jetzt auch ein bisschen besser geworden, soweit ich das verstanden habe. Problem bei der Sache ist, die sind halt trotzdem immer noch, naja, nichts Besonderes in dem Sinne. Also, sie sind okay, man kann damit arbeiten, aber das heißt jetzt nicht, dass ich unbedingt die nutzen will. Na klar, vereisen und so, schön und gut, aber ich habe irgendwie noch Autoplay drin. Ist mir gerade so eingefallen. Das Problem ist, Single Target ist halt einfach nicht mehr aktuell. Klar, du hast jetzt hier eine Ausdehnung und sowas mit drin, aber ich habe das Gefühl, es bringt einfach nicht so viel.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
May this fate
Boom.
dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
Und 300.000. Das ist heutzutage nicht mehr viel.
All will be
Die
revealed.
Frage ist halt, ob ihre Ultimate mehr kann. 300.000. Es ist nicht so viel. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob sich das wirklich lohnt. Also, ich beende den Kampf jetzt einfach mal. Ich wollte ja nur kurz... Das war die falsche Taste. Ich wollte nur kurz zeigen, es gibt sie. Sie haben sich verändert. Aber bis auf Glühwürmchen ist jetzt halt bei dem Banner jetzt nicht unbedingt, außer für die, die halt schon lange dabei sind, so ein bisschen Nostalgiefaktor. Aber ansonsten, na gut, Blade wiederum könnte natürlich mit Customize wiederum relativ gut gehen, weil soweit ich mich erinnern kann, fügt einen Gegnern automatisch Schaden zu, nachdem die LP mehrere Male verringert wurden. Verbrauchte LP um die eigene Fähigkeit. Ja, das könnte sogar gehen. Ich könnte ihn statt zum Beispiel Trailblazer mit einsetzen, dann könnte ich wahrscheinlich Customize sogar ein bisschen schneller benutzen. Also es ist eine Option. Aber es ist halt nichts, was mich wirklich super krass reizen würde, glaube ich. Ja, ansonsten keine Neuigkeiten, alles bleibt beim Alten. Oder ich bin einfach noch nicht zum richtigen Zeitpunkt da, aber eigentlich war es das schon zu dem Teil des Updates. Ist jetzt nichts allzu krasses. Gut, wir gehen jetzt einfach direkt in die Mission, wir gehen einfach weiter. Denn so oder so muss ich halt weiterkommen. Ich glaube, ich muss nach hierher. Und dann muss ich mal gucken, wo es weitergeht. Ich habe nämlich vollkommen vergessen, wo wir waren. Ah, jetzt weiß ich wieder, wo wir waren. Okay. Ja, das ist natürlich... Jetzt darf ich den ganzen Weg nochmal gehen. Ich hätte warten sollen, ich hätte so weit spielen sollen, dass ich an einen sinnvollen Punkt gekommen wäre. Aber naja. Nee, die Frage ist ja am Ende auch, was gibt es eigentlich so als nächstes so zu ziehen? Und würde es sich halt lohnen, vielleicht doch einfach zu warten, weil ich habe den letzten 50-50 verloren. Was im Umkehrschluss einfach bedeutet, ich muss quasi, ich kann jetzt quasi warten und kriege auf jeden Fall den nächsten richtig. Das ist so nicht ganz schlecht. Allerdings, ich hätte lieber Tribby gezogen als gar nichts. Ist halt ein bisschen doof. Aber so,
In
das
that
wissen wir.
case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure. If Don Hung was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
Aufsteigen!
If Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too. You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
Wir latschen einfach immer weiter. Anscheinend ist nichts anderes zu tun. Ist auch kein Weltuntergang. Ach ja.
Oh, this place must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Ja, möglich. Da ist jemand, mit dem ich reden muss.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
Huh? This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating. But it seems I was right. And you... I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable, but I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain in Circe's above. What cowards humans are, for we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I'm also powerless to answer that question.
Ist es nicht eher, dass wir vor dem Unbekannten Angst haben? Wir wissen nicht, was im Leben auf uns wartet. Und wir wissen nicht, was im Tod auf uns wartet. Deswegen haben wir Schiss.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death, Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
Sie wirkt erleichtert.
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse. But I never managed to convince myself of that.
Wieso hast du dich eigentlich nie getötet? Ist eine berechtigte Frage. Du lebst ja eh schon ewig und wenn es dich ankotzt, dass du andere tötest...
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved.
Du solltest mit deinem Hang darüber sprechen.
This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me. But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
Also ich persönlich... Also ewiges Leben ist ja schön und gut. Aber nur, wenn du es beenden kannst. Weil wenn es dir mal in dem Leben so richtig scheiße geht, da hast du dann auch irgendwann keinen Bock mehr drauf.
Wow, this place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault?
Zeit, Ornyx Wunder zu nutzen.
That's fine and all, but we need to lay down some rules. We're not gonna return to the past to steal things.
Nicht? Nicht? Okay, jetzt bin ich... Ich bin raus. Ich gehe. Hab keinen Bock.
Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there?
Das ist eine berechtigte Frage, aber ich schätze mal, irgendwo gibt's einen Weg. Das sieht doch nach einem Weg aus.
The path is blocked yet again.
Oryx's 8
Passt
boys.
doch.
Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
Wir finden auf jeden Fall den Weg. Das ist ziemlich leicht.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
Ah, Kiste.
I'm crying.
Machen wir das einfach mal. Einfach ein bisschen zur Abwechslung. Kann ja nicht schaden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Das lief besser, als ich erwartet habe. Das war relativ einfach. Nice.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Geht's hier hoch? Hier geht's hoch.
Wait, what if the miracle suddenly loses its effect?
Scheißegal.
Man,
Fall ich halt runter.
do you really want me to answer that?
Also ich kann ihn nur in der Vergangenheit ansprechen. In der Gegenwart meine ich.
Stay back. Don't come near me.
Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him?
Ich glaube, er hat Angst vor dir.
Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
Ich kämpfe gegen ihn.
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area.
So ein Scheiß.
See? None of us look threatening.
Doch, ich. Ich sehe immer gruselig aus. Und ich wette, sie stinkt auch so richtig hart. Immerhin war sie gerne in Mülltonnen.
You have a point. While this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
Nö.
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty...
A warrior?
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
Das geht halt einfach so.
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Gute Frage.
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death. Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Wirklich?
Pollux. Is that the embodiment of No. Death?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it, but they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power.
Ja, das funktioniert nicht.
As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us. Please, treat this touch as a token of my gratitude.
You... Thank you.
This is his.
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused, even if I commanded you to do so.
I don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony, but I am still in a state of turmoil.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
That young man was favored by Toten, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow and emerge victorious every time. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can send others to death at will. In other words...
You feel that he's similar to you?
Yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat, death would be the inevitable outcome every time he strikes. That's why he approached me and pleaded. Pleaded for me to put an end to all of this.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finale arrived, they were already content with the lives that they'd lived. They had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals if the concept is truly a power that a god had carelessly cast down upon the world. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world. Just like how I shouldn't exist.
I won't refute your beliefs for now, but would you be interested in listening to a story of mine? It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace. The personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
I've already had an inkling for a while now.
War doch irgendwie klar, oder?
But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
Oh, Kiste.
Oh, this.
I want to
This is...
it. But what to make?
Geht gerade schon weiter oben.
Living ones?
Muss ich mit dir reden?
Oh, could you be the scions of Styxia?
Natürlich.
Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Nee.
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
Diesen Namen habe ich heute schon öfter gehört.
You have? During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Oh? Looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So, it's just as I feared.
Kannst du es näher erklären?
This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls was blocked by Pollux's fall.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all. That final ingredient. The final sacrifice is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
This...
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the Nether Realm. Unable to rest in peace, these departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city and its people no longer exist. That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth. She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins. Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
Ja, das hat nicht funktioniert.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness as her mother. Please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please, let me know how I should address her in my next life.
Oh, like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorus. That shall be her name.
That's... where my name comes from?
The sound's back. What is making that ruckus?
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Black Tide creations. When did they miss? Please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures.
Okay.
Everyone, hide behind me.
Hauen wir einfach zu. Sorry. Ach, ja. Ich hatte heute auch wieder so einen richtig geilen Arbeitstag. Zuerst Verzweiflung und dann Langeweile. Und dann ein fettes Meeting. Liebe fette Meetings. Das war ein Witz. Wer mag schon große Meetings? Kaboom!
I'm on it.
Danke.
Trust me. We can do anything. I'm still here.
Heard the call. This mortal. Watch over you. And guide you on your path.
Life is not so fragile as you wish. Break's over.
Das ist voll praktisch. Aber es könnte wirklich interessant werden, wenn ich wirklich Blade mir ranhole, könnte es vielleicht funktionieren, dass es noch stärker wird, das Team hier. Schwer einzuschätzen. Warte mal, das werden ja immer mehr. Oh. Was macht der denn da?
Lord Mighty?
Ich hab dich zu Tode vermisst. Das Wortspiel war nicht beabsichtigt.
Lord Mighty, you've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary. I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow. I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether realm. That is my destiny.
Ist das wirklich der stolze Mayday?
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living.
Also, technisch gesehen gibt es wirklich auch medizinisch betrachtet die Möglichkeit, den Tod zu verweigern. Es gab es wirklich. Schon mehrfach. Dass Menschen einfach nicht sterben wollten. Und das, obwohl sie an einer schlimmen Krankheit gelitten haben. Und weil sie einfach so einen extremen Willen hatten, haben die wesentlich länger durchgehalten, als sie hätten sollen. Als es überhaupt Menschen möglich war. Da gibt es eine übelst krasse Geschichte, die kann ich jetzt einfach mal ganz kurz erzählen, von einem Arzt, der hat aus Spaß zu einem Todkranken gesagt, aber ich habe jetzt Urlaub, sterben Sie nicht, bis ich Sie wiedersehe, das wäre ja sonst ein bisschen schade. So aus Spaß. Er ist in Urlaub gegangen und kam wieder zurück. So nach 3 Tagen oder so erfuhr er, dass der Mann noch lebte, dem er das gesagt hat. Der ging zu dem Mann und der Mann sagte, jetzt kann ich endlich gehen. Und ist gestorben. Einfach von jetzt auf gleich. Der hat einfach nur durch puren Willen sich so lange am Leben gehalten. Weil der Körper dazu in der Lage ist. Was einfach nur krass ist. Aber es ist wahrscheinlich nicht so wie bei ihm hier. Das ist noch ein bisschen extremer.
Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower. To summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
Thanatos challenge. Death.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality.
Let's go together. Castoris, let the person who has brushed against death countless times.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option.
Na dann. Gehen wir mal los. Sorry. Auf geht's. Geschafft. Lauf.
I've seen puzzles like this in books.
Vor euch liegen verrostete und zerbrochene Ketten. Überreste eines Weges, der einst zum Turm führte.
This is going to be difficult.
Ach, Quatsch. Hatte Castrum Kremnos das nicht auch?
I'm familiar, but I've never repaired broken chain.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the 4 of us to the other side.
Keine Sorge, ich kann einfach die Zeit zurückdrehen.
The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance?
Die Zeit ist reif für für deinen
It's still up
Auftritt.
to me to step up in a crisis. Wait here. I'll go check things out. Just shout for me when you need my help.
Los, Mimi!
Just leave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Did it.
The pink squirrel.
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
Lief doch super. Gehen wir rein.
Chemical matrix should be behind.
Das. Trian?
Oh, there are so many of you.
Die ist tot. Was macht die hier?
It's little Cass and little Gray. Oh, there's also little D and Trian. Aren't you?
Tot?
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
It really works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side. But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Oh, it must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm.
Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Okay, ist irgendwie niedlich.
This is what Lady Trevi once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The Holy Maiden of Janus. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously, it's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
This is our flame chase journey.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now. Because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey!
Only Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the Flame Chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Treeby, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacin. The first time I took care of Dromesis with the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Sollen wir dann jetzt ein Foto machen? Geht das überhaupt?
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
Ja.
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Treeby, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Nee. Mit einem strahlenden Lächeln verschwindet Trians leuchtende goldene Gestalt. Ah,
Lady Trian.
was steht die da?
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Kannst du den Weg nach draußen finden?
I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different.
Dann viel Spaß.
Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mike.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting, I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
Da hat er aber wirklich recht.
resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
Tschüss. Verzieh dich. Hau ab.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kephali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castoris, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kephali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
You mean...
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
Du hast auf dem Weg hierher ganz schön oft geseufzt.
No, not from me. The sounds that come from the memories when we were collecting the souls.
Ah, I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm even after their fall, quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
So instead of picking up objects on the way here,
We were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trienne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Ich glaube, das reicht für heute. Es ging ja ganz schön weit. Wir haben ziemlich viel erlebt. Und ich denke, beim nächsten Mal machen wir diesen Drachen fertig. Aber dann so richtig. Wir kriegen das hin. Auf jeden Fall. Also, bis dahin. Tschüss.